Hey, kindergarten, this is Miss Dyer. Hope you're doing well today. I am going to read us a book about shapes. So get comfy and get ready to listen and watch. You follow along with the words and the pictures. All right, let me move this. So, as you know, this week we've been learning about shapes. So, I'm going to read to you the Crayola Shapes book. Shapes all around. Look high, look low. Wherever you go, shapes are all around. A shape is the form of an object. There are lots of different shapes. So you can see over here, you've got flowers and fruits and books and sea stars and a building. There's shapes everywhere we look. Lines make shapes. Shapes are made from lines. This bike is made of circles and straight lines. What can you draw with circles and straight lines? So look at whoever you're with right now and talk about some things that you could draw with circles and straight lines. Colorful flags hang in a market. They are triangles. How many sides does a triangle have? Come on, go ahead and tell me. How many shapes does a triangle have? 3, yes. A triangle has 3 sides. You can hop on shapes. Play hopscotch alone or with your friends. So if you have some sidewalk chalk, I want you to go outside on some concrete and draw some squares and make a hopscotch game. And while you're doing that, I want you to practice counting your numbers. And then you can hop back and practice counting backwards. Squares are made of straight lines. Together, many squares make up a game of hopscotch. What can you draw with squares and straight lines? So think about what you can draw with squares and straight lines and talk about that. Rectangles are also made of straight lines. A rectangle has 2 short sides and 2 long sides. So we have the short side on the top and bottom. We have the long sides on the left and right on the sides. Animals have shapes too. You can find sea stars on hot, sandy beaches. Draw a big star with your favorite crayon. Then fill in the star by coloring with the side of the crayon. What does the star's texture look like? So now we're going to talk about solid shapes. Solid shapes take up space. Now we talked about this this school year about how we have 2D shapes and we have 3D shapes. 2D are flat. We can't see them. If we put them on a desk and we moved our head, we wouldn't be able to see them because they're flat. But 3D shapes we would be able to see. Some solid shapes are round. Others have many sides. What solid shapes can you find? So look at this picture and see what solid shapes you can find. A cube is a solid shape with 6 faces. So look at this robot and see if you can see some kind of shapes that are built into it. Some of the robot's bodies are cubes. What solid shapes can you draw? So here we have a cylinder. Oops. Here we have a sphere. Here we have a pyramid. Here we have a cube. And here we have a cone. Now, I think we talked about all of these except the pyramid, but I know y'all know what a pyramid is. And if you don't, that's okay. That's what this is right here. It looks like a triangle on the front, but it has triangles around the side as well. Fun with shapes. There are many different shapes in the world. What shapes will you see today? So here is a list right here of shapes that we want to make sure you know from what we just read. Here we have circle, a shape that is perfectly round. It does not have any edges. A cube, a solid shape with 6 faces. That means it has 6 sides. Flat, it means to have a smooth or even surface. Rectangle, a shape that has 2 short sides and 2 long sides. Solid, having length, width, and thickness. That means we can see it. It's not flat. We can see it if it's standing up. Square, a shape that has 4 equal sides. You heard the word texture in here, and that is the look and feel of an object. So when we touch a blanket that's soft, that is the texture. The texture of that blanket is soft. If you touch the concrete outside, that texture is hard and rough. It's not soft. It's hard and rough. Triangle, a shape with 3 sides. So we hope that you have enjoyed. We hope that you enjoy the book. Be aware of the shapes that you see, because we see shapes everywhere, every day. They're all around us. So start naming some of the shapes you see. Start trying to make shapes out of things that you have in your home, which I think we had y'all doing that yesterday, but you can keep doing that. It's good for your hands to build. It helps make strong hands so that when you go back to school, you're ready. In first grade, you're ready to keep writing. So we want you to keep building and working on these things. We hope you're having a great day. If you have any questions at all, parents, any questions, if you're confused about something, if you don't understand what we want your child to do for the day, please text, call, email, anything to Miss Boyd and I. We are happy to help. We are here to help. And we would love to hear from you all.